abusuan for need you no go kwan so ye mo akwa basonko so e de ba eye ba media je so abusuan se sie no e de ensem a etwagu na na say his excellency former president Addo Akufo-Addo abusuan amanebo ene akiremu ekire se papa yi ade sa onna ye se adwendwen ene ehu kase pa na se a hye papa yi so a enya asem ketoa ni na ne said na senya ena eye special prosecutor Babontin ebe declare eye kind of oriata eye finance minister former finance minister kind of oriata obe declare no wanted a enya asem ketoa ena eye ade a ora team no so edison eye report bi ede akoma eye his excellency John Dramani Mahama say ora team no atumi agada eye report over 2,300 plus ede akoma eye his excellency John Dramani Mahama say omo edi ho dwuma ni na say some MPs and some appointees bi and some ministers bi atumi capture eye state properties enya asem ketoa ene online sika omo atwe ede agu omo ho na busia enye easy yekoda sorry bi mu asese de ye say ade a Mr. Addo Attorney General AG Ababontin na nsem o chemu say papa yi ya che no Dominic Ahini kire say papa yi ya che no ye AG o say ya che Mr. Addo ni na say Mr. Addo say adwuma na omo ede share ne say sika na all divert edigu na account so na say sika na so yepa emu $7 million any emu say amount na omo ebobo no say enye easy as say aban ensa so papa yi mu a they say omo atumi ade papa yi atumu investigations koso as they say omo kire ono ani properties ni asset awaye no aban ede ne nsa ato ni na so as say no omo eye nhwehwemu ade fa ho na yere kra say de ho adi asem ni mu a enye asem ketoa na see no de na si ade a ye say former president Addo Akufo-Addo ayenwa afa chire na all patchel no e de ama ho ye say all patchel e de ama eye Gifty Oware ye former deputy executive director for the National Service Scheme abusia ye say ono and as I say wa fa chire wa ko hu mpenimfu a che say all patchel den because ni anoma esi kono na ni amre a am patchel che say ama enoma bi ama fomo a eye ade a ne nkofo a odi omo ebu oman ni na ade in fact omo ina ebekọ down no omo ekọ down so abusia na NPP party na ja omo esenke no na omo esenke no because e de how kase pa na beba ye NPP party ni betumi collapse ye NPP party ni because and someone ebe ko around the party no enye sempa se ye se papa yi party o den e de ama ye Gifty Oware mensah say o kire say Mahama embo modian so best pair Madam Gifty Oware mensah enya asem keto busia sansem we ade allow silence TV Kevin Akobedu Taylor international media ono na de sansem we na ade atu dwa busia ade bia ba beso ye mpese e kasa bone pese e kone kokoti nsem mu nchemu na be hya nanso na de ama yesa busia ha eda so ye be media Jesus se ene ne dedi kwani twa channel so a e be so be subscribe like na wa bo aso ahya ma fofre pensem ne bi atie no anya bi atie ye nche ho yentie Kevin Akobedu Taylor emrasisi eda so ye be media Jesus
na me strike here obi go jina bebi nka say Kevin pese ogu ohini we nim ase ohini bi enso nchen Ghana. So I'm setting the record straight because me I have text messages and conversations more hinfuni. You are trying to find your way to the Jubilee House to beg for criminals. It should end from today. Oh, mundi matem where do I wine? Sana mukai from the beginning ye drew her. The also ya bemano. That person should go on. Onye onkoso no onye sadiano. Me, I have set the rules. Me naturally me NDC ni. It is our NDC now I will say. Kevin MP NDC ni, you are making a big mistake. Sa pigs way MPP vote I don't affiliate with them. Moi. I just want the right thing done. So when NDC now the right thing, you are my brother, you are my sister. So when MPP now the right thing, you are my brother, you are my sister. But what I'm seeing in the MPP, majority, moi, they don't even want to accept somebody Ghana bonnet. That is why I've placed them where they are. And they are going to be there for 42 years. And I'm setting the record straight today. I didn't come to do this because I want to be friends with somebody in the NDC. No. Nobody is my friend in the NDC. Obviously, I have friends I talk to in the NDC, but don't think, say, a kafewa, I'll be sitting here and protecting you. No. Nipana ya to Abama and I say he cannot protect you. I cannot do that for you. Nipana Oma Ujumano. He has put his presidency on the line and saying he will not protect any corrupt person in his government. Why should I be sitting here protecting you? I don't have time for that. Now, my mention statement to be a year Attorney General here in there. Mr. P. Yeah. Now let me move to Mr. P. Can we move? Now let me move to something and the Attorney General can, yeah. Majority of you guys, you did not pay attention. And the Attorney General can see me. Matisa Gifty Oware. Nana the Dankwe Kufuado wants to find a way to talk to John Mahama on her behalf. Mr. Mahama. You've not seen my crazy part before. President John Mahama, I have heard that Nana Dankwe Kufuado and his team are trying to find ways to talk to you, to let Gifty Oware walk. Mr. President, maybe you have not seen the crazy part of me. Maybe the NDC, you have not seen the crazy part of me. And we are all here. If a call comes through, I will know. If Kufuado decides to plead for Gifty Oware, now MDC4 Mama Gifty Oware goes through the cracks. Power. You will see how power works. So when kuta power, yeah, be a different sema, you people will understand. Mr. President, that's the intel I have. Nana Dankwe Kufuado is trying to have a conversation with you to find a way to let Gifty Oware off. Never. It should never even cross your mind. Remember, the power you have today was given to you by the people on the streets. And the same people on the street can take that power from you. The young man, Okofu Po, Ebo flag. The young man, no tick and pay car when accident. The young Abrewana Obejina Kwahu, Ojan and Yoma Hobetu Abamano. Those are the people who made you president. Don't ever forget. And I know you know that more than me because you have been there before and you know how it works. So I am not in the position to advise you. With all due respect, I can never advise you because of your experience in politics. And you know, at least you have gone through this before. You have driven on this road before. You know where all the potholes are. I don't have that experience you have as a leader. So I know you should know better. That's all that I can say. And I believe and I trust you. And I know from how you have started, you will not disappoint Ghanaians. If you are going to allow the Kufuado administration to come in, the way if you allow them to come in, they will dissolve your government. I know that for sure. If you create any opportunity for them, if you entertain these criminals, they will destroy you and destroy your government. And you people will never see power again. So this is just a respectful caution. The people on the street are angry. They know you can develop. They know you can build. They know you can construct. They know you can bring the economy back. What they want you to do is to prosecute. That is what they need from you. You have taken less than 4 years to build KJTia, build Sewia, build Konfanoche, Kaswa, build Kotokra. They know you can use 1 year to build what you want to build because you have done it before. They need from you right now, what they need is for you to prove that people are supposed to be accountable. Attorney General said something today. Tie video we ye parliament can semicho efa National Service Secretariat. Sa Gifty Oware no. Sa krono mo boy no. Later in the month or the weeks to come, Attorney General will come. I'm doing investigations, but Makachom say I am ahead of the Attorney General. I am ahead because I have a team that is doing serious job even ahead of Ghana security agencies. Tie sa de we me make check bi much. The corruption at ACO National Service Secretariat. You have no idea. But I know the Attorney General they are going closer to something like that. Maybe they are not there yet. I don't know. But I am there. And I'm maybe BS watch Ghana for. In the Attorney General, another investigative agency, you people will understand it well. Because yes, investigations and I know what was going on at National Service Secretariat. Now, listen very well. Attorney General was talking about National Service Secretariat, almost scandal. TNA, there's a word in there called vendors.
So the properties that are in their names, they are joint. So indeed, we now have evidence of payments that were made into the accounts of the top executives of the national service by vendors, private vendors, and staff of the scheme. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme and others paid a Ghanaian MP to kill the story in the media and to defend them. Now this is a developing story, and more will come out very soon.
The MP, I'll tell you, it's I'll give you the names. It's not a big deal, but Oka National Service Secretariat at Seminole, Oka vendors, say National Service War. They are paying some monies through vendors or to vendors. Now, my man Chelsea be on my scandal no National Service Secretariat. Gifty Oware. Mr. Get me Gifty Oware's picture. Now, I'm sure Gifty Oware and Nana. Let me show you what they did. I know they will open investigations into it, and I know for now they are far in there. But maybe church be much Ghana for. Now, mo husika Gifty Oware and Nana be mo ria. Our National Service Secretariat. Now, you know what they did? Oh, say, omo bae no, ena omo shemra say. I was a national service for nyina through e-switch card. Okay. That was how they started stealing from you people. And we are talking about millions of dollars. For the 8 years no more power no. Let me show you what they did. In the MPP bar power no, and I'm say all national service a year beneficiaries or whatever you want to call them, they have to be paid through e-switch. Now, sa e-switch card na omudeka say every national service in Libya, I will say, Mr. S, do you have a picture for me? I need to place a picture on it so that it will make it easy for people to understand the person I'm talking about. Let me put a picture on. Get me Nanabi's picture too. Maybe show Sibia scam and course or national service no. Who you are better. Now this is the Gifty Oware girl. Girl we and Udi Ghana dream. She put this crime together on Nana B. That's how they made so much money. They made millions of dollars at our expense. Now this is how they started it. Omoba National Service Secretariat no. And I'm catching Ghana for say, I'm dem raffle fraba. Every single person there, oya den, oya Ghana niya, ye betuya no ka as a national service person. I need to put this full up because in here, Pastor, I'll put the pictures up. Thank you, team. Pictures in here because Emma Ghana for whom nipa ya can asem. All right, this is the guy. All right. Now, this lady and Nana B, this is what they did. And I know, yeah, their investigations and Tom Fahon. And they had Attorney General, investigations are Asama Miki Ebebem. Now, Saga way on Nana B at National Service, this is what they did. Amoba no Meshem Brebi said, so be National Service in Kwadia, say bet ya car, I was set unya e-switch. Now, what they did was that Omo create e-switch card, Emma ghost names. Now, hundreds of thousands of ghost names don't create here. So what they did was that in Tiafa say almost creating 200,000 as ghost names. Right now, you see a bit your national service Nibia car. I was say you turn a car egu e-switch, so it meaning also it goes through a vendor for the person to be paid. Now, what these people did was that they introduced NPP ghost names into the national service numbers. No? And I give to Oware and in an abimo, far trusted people in their party from the National Service Secretariat. And Omoma Sanko for the Omo fingerprint. I register hundreds and thousands of e-switch. What they did was that Omunya nipa baako no sa nipa no e de ne fingerprint and omo print about 200,000 and over e-switch cards. So automatically those e-switch cards now omo create no, it is for national service personnel. Now what happens in the say every month, you know, that person or those people, no, they can take like 10 people or 5 people omo register, and each person no, because of omo fingerprinter omo di create a e-switch card momo no nipa ba ku bia betuma nipa 50,000 ana 20,000 ana 10,000 on your fingertips. Sa e-switch card ni nyina, it goes to one name, one fingerprint. Now what happens in the say month ni drew na se ka say you betua national service for car. So national service for 1.5 million. 500,000, no, it is theirs. Do you know how they go take the money? One person will go to the bank. They have connection with the bank managers. And the signing panel will come. Sa one fingerprint no wire one card, no. It represents 500,000 personnel. It's that person will go and you bet 500,000 ghost names at their masani panel because they created one person 500,000 e-switch cards. But you don't see the physical card. But on the fingerprint back and a year 500,000 e-switch card on the system. In the Sani Panura banker, the people they did that with, they know. Into a rema, they know that this person is coming to take 300,000 national service personnel with one e-switch card. Because one e-switch card it represents Nipa Bear 300, and now 10,000, and now 20,000. So what they will do is they will pay that person's money into Sandy Pan account. It will go to this guy and this lady. Inti, they will tell you, say, first you know something? Yeah, they say that is how they stole from you, and they stole millions. And what they did was that they insisted that every national service personnel we have to pay you through e-switch. And call for no a creti omo fingerprint back between nipa back the fingerprint na be create e-switch cards 200 on the system and 50,000 on the system. National service for no omo dosu enti ye betima ka say amwako wo de 10,000 every month bia no bank way any manager na bekasa okwa you are coming to take 10,000 national service personnel for, because on the system there is a e-switch card, there is a fingerprint. That is how this lady and Nanabi stole millions, and it was monthly basis. To be do some time be not the real national service for you but not ghost names for they have been paid, because these people they make sure say the ghost names are the priority. Into to say national service for Kim na ebimo catch say you no, because they have created this thing, and that is how they were able to get in the system. So they were making free money. The money that the finance minister will pay into it, 70% goes to them, because they have created e-switch. Right now, if you trace the e-switch, you see what will happen. Into the national service under these people, 70% was ghost names, but they created e-switch for them. So as far as this e-switch, it means it's a personnel. And that is how Nana B, any girl they stole from Ghana. Into because this is how they stole the money. And we have done our investigations to the point we know all the vendors they used. We know all the banks, where they went. That's why I'm saying I am ahead of the Attorney General, the investigative department. The damage these people did, Sika and Nabi nigga we you have no idea. And what they did is they have this in several banks. So they don't do it at one bank. In so many banks. And you say what 20 banks, 30 banks are. All that they do is they send their people there the e-switch card. Nipa bakope oba or representing Nipa 200. Or representing Nipa 1,002. The bank managers know. They deal with them. They'll pay it through the accounts. And all ghost names. Now national service in the salary delay. Now you check ghost names for this kind of money. Into bar, almost go and check the data. All these people have been paid. Why are you saying you have not been paid? We are doing our best because you can only be paid through e-switch. Because when you go on a system to people with e-switch,